seated, laying down, or child's pose. Find your breath through your nose. Close your eyes. Turn inward. Forget about your day. Forget about tomorrow. Forget about last week. Forget about next week. I keep thinking in my mind how summer is passing by so quickly. In the first days of the pandemic, I felt like life was in slow motion. And now I feel like it's going too fast and I can't rein it in. I think about, oh, it's already, this was 2 weeks ago. It's already the middle of July. Now it's going to be August in a few days. And then it'll be fall. So see if you can just stay in this very moment, putting all of that aside, reminding yourself that yes, time is going quickly and some days slowly, but you can carve out some time for yourself to stay present. Even when you're at work, if you could stay present in each moment, allowing yourself to just feel. Feel the breath. Feel your thoughts. Feel your body with the breath passing through. And keeping the eyes closed and the hands down onto the thighs or knees, start to move your hips, very slow hip circles to the right. Keep staying present here, feeling each movement as you go. So it's a circle, but it's almost like a square. Feeling to the right and left and front and back, how your body feels today. Inhale forward, exhale back. When you start to feel more comfortable, feel free to speed it up a little bit. See if you can stick to the eyes closed. Maybe you have some flashes of your day. Let go of that. Switch directions. Circling to the left. Sit up tall, slow it down to a stop. Take your arms over your head, big inhale, interlace all 10 fingers, flip the palms up, and then pull the shoulders down into the sockets over to your right. Look up if your neck feels okay today. Take it down deeper without crunching into the left side of the body. Right side, that is. Inhale up. Exhale over. Left side now. And now you're trying not to crunch into the left side of the body. So you're lengthening through the right, going over to the left. Inhale straight up. Bring the interlace right in front of you so that the palms face you. So you're flipping back to the palms facing you, outer palms facing forward. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, round and reach the palms away from you, rounding upper back, chin to chest. And then exhale forward, back up again, flip it. over to your right. Straight up, inhale, exhale the left. Chin away from chest, inhale straight up, and exhale. Take your hands down, all fours, tabletop position. Inhale, cat and cow, exhale. Keep going on your own breath. And then push back child's pose. Take that interlace again. Bring your forehead to the floor. See if you can reach your palms away from the low back. Inhale, straight up. Keep the palms away from low back. Exhale all the way down onto the forehead. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now reach your hands all the way forward, stay down. Come on to tented fingers, so you're on the fingertips. Breathing in and out. Palms down on the floor. Press up, down dog, curl toes, lift heels, and then pedal through one at a time. Let's walk the feet up about a quarter way onto the mat. So your heels are flat, toes are flat, stomach is in, head is down. Take your left hand, reach for the right outer calf. Pull through, twist. Switch, left hand down, right arm or right hand grabs the outer left calf. Pull through. So the right elbow has a bit of a bend in it here. Both hands down. This in Kundalini Yoga is called triangle. It's quite different than the triangle we do in a vinyasa class. So we're going for a stretch in the back of the calves here. So maybe you walk your hands slightly forward. Press the heels down and back towards the back of the mat. Press your ears by your upper arms and maybe through towards the legs. Walk hands back to feet. Hang and dangle here, opposite elbow. Let your head hang down. Take your left hand down to the floor. Bend the left knee, right arm up to the sky, possibly looking up to the thumb if it feels okay for you. One more breath. Inhale here. Switch. Bend the right knee, right hand down, left arm up, left leg straight. Good. Walk out, downward facing dog, classical downward facing dog. So wider than the triangle we just did. One breath here, inhale. Bend the knees, lift the heels, walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands to the calves, halfway lift. And then arms straight out to the sides, all the way up. Hands to the heart. Good. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, fold. First time, walk back, top of a push-up. Lower knees to the floor. all the way to the floor. Elbows back, arms by the sides. Cobra. Inhale, roll shoulders down back. Exhale through all fours, downward facing. Right leg lifts up to the sky. Inhale. Look forward, step it through. Exhale. I'm not in the room with you, so I can't hear you guys. Left knee down. When you step forward, trying to do it very quietly, using your core. Both hands inside right foot. Keep the left toes curled under. Turn the right toes towards the top right corner of your mat. Feel for the stretch in the front of the left hip thigh. And then maybe look back. Make sure that your left heel is facing straight up and it's not sort of sickling one side or the other. Breathe deep right here. Come onto the edge of that right foot. And then you can sort of press that right knee over to the right. So you're getting a stretch front of left hip and inside right inner thigh and hip. Breathe deep. Press that back leg up and step back down dog. Take a moment between sides. Just notice how you feel. And then lift the left leg straight up to the sky. Inhale. Look forward, very quietly step top of the mat and bring right knee down. Both hands inside left foot. Make sure that left knee tracks over left ankle. Feel for the stretch now front of the right hip. Look back, make sure that the right heel goes straight up, it's not turning out. And the left toes face top left corner of mat. You can keep your foot flat or come onto the edge for a deeper stretch into that hip and thigh. Breathe. And flatten that foot if you're off to the side there and step back, downward facing. Let's take a few breaths here. Feet about hip width distance, hands about shoulder, stomach in, head by upper arms. Bend your knees, lift your heels, walk or hop. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Arms out, around, and up. And back to the heart. Inhale, arms come up. And fold forward. Halfway up. And back your way. So you can do what we just did, coming to high plank, then knees down, cobra. Or you can go halfway down and upward facing. Big breath, inhale. And exhale, downward facing. So that's Surya Namaskar A. We'll do a couple more of those just to warm up. Big breath. Bend knees, lift heels, walk or float, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, arms out, around, and up. Hands to the heart. Again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 5 breaths. Bend your knees, lift your heels, walk or float. Top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Arms out, around, and up. And back to the heart. Just want to check something here real quick. Okay, I see you. My internet went out the other day, and so I got paranoid because right before class my internet wasn't working again. It's so scary. Inhale, raise your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And take it back. Down dog your way. Hold downward facing. And lift your right leg up. Step forward. Knee down lunge again. This time raise your right arm up to the sky. Pull the right knee in towards center line of the mat. Look up towards your right hand. Again, with that back foot, make sure that the heel goes straight up and it's not turning out. We're going for that stretch in the front of the left hip. Big breath. And then take your right hand. Keep that left heel straight up. Right hand all the way back. Look at your right thumb. Good. Right arm straight up to the sky. Hand down. Down dog. Left leg up. Inhale. Step through quietly. Exhale. Right knee down. Right heel straight up to the sky. Left arm up. Pull the left knee center line of the mat. Look up. Look back. Keep that left thumb up so the palm is facing towards the left side of your mat. Breathe deep. Right arm straight up. Down. Down dog or vinyasa. And 5 breaths between sides, or excuse me, until the next round. Bend knees, lift heels, walk or hop. Top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Arms around and up, reach. Inhale up. Exhale to the heart. Moving on. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot in between 2 hands, left knee down again. Right arm up. Right arm back. Now, sink deep into that left hip. So you're almost coming down. You're using your left hand. You're almost down on the front of that, top of that thigh, left thigh. Look back, big deep stretch. There's a reason for it. Arm up again, inhale. Hand down, down dog. Or vinyasa, I'll wait. Left leg up, inhale. Step through, exhale. Right knee down. Left arm up. What's happening? The dog's tripping out all of a sudden. You okay, pal? So again, sink that front thigh down further. Use that hand to hold you up, the right hand. The right hand is really pressing in. You can even press those fingertips in. Left arm back. Pull the left knee in. You should feel a stretch in the right side all the way from where the ribs end to where the right hip starts. So as. Inhale up. Downward dog. Hi, buddy. 5 breaths. Bend knees, lift heels, walk or hop. Top of the mat. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out, around, and up. If you're walking to the top of your mat, consider switching whichever leg starts you off, getting back to the top of the mat. If you're hopping, hop. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Back to dog. Inhale up. Exhale down. Here we go. Right leg up. Right leg forward. Left knee down. Right arm up. Right arm back. Now bend the left knee. Reach back. Take hold. See, that's why we were going for a deeper stretch. Maybe you scoot your right foot a little out to give you more space. Sink down to your edge. It doesn't matter how close this back foot gets to your bottom. We're going for a stretch in the quads. For you runners, you hikers, you martial art people, good one for the front of that left thigh. Carefully, without dropping that foot right down to the floor, release, down dog, maybe vinyasa. If you're in down dog, just notice the difference from left to right. You probably feel quite a lot more open on the left side because you just stretch that left quad. Now lift the left leg up and bring it forward. Right knee down. Right arm up and back. Bend right knee. Reach back. Take hold. Really press into those right fingertips. See if you can keep that left foot flat. And then pull that left knee in towards center line. Drop down a little lower. Feel the stretch in the right quad now. Breathe deep. It's pretty deep. So breathing deep gives oxygen to those muscles, brings the blood there, moves everything around, gets all that toxicity out. Carefully let go of that foot. Step back, dog pose. 5 breaths. Now would be a good time to take a swig of water if you're thirsty. Bend knees, lift heels, walk or float. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Arms out, around, and up. Hands to the heart. Let's go again, adding on a little bit more here. Inhale up. And fold. Halfway up. And back. And upward dog, downward dog. Right leg up, inhale, step forward, exhale. Left knee down, arm up and back. Now, instead of that super deep stretch in the groin, we're going to bring the right foot back to meet the left. So either a modified side plank, like so, or lift the left foot to meet the right. 5 breaths. You can also take it this way this way, or keep the knee down this way. Now bring that right foot back, top of the mat. You're in your knee down lunge again. Right arm is still up. And then let's lift that left knee up. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Top of the mat, exhale. Right knee down, left arm up, inhale. So this is our side plank variation by just keeping the right knee down, taking the left leg back. Or full side plank, Vashisthasana. Right hand should be directly under right shoulder, left arm directly above left shoulder. Right back to your knee down lunge, just for a breath to catch the breath. And then lift the back leg up. You might have to rearrange things. Look up, inhale. Down dog, exhale. 5 breaths, down dog. Bend knees, lift heels, walk or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, halfway down. All the way down, actually. Inhale, all the way up. Hands to the heart. Now just step back a little bit, about a third of the way from the top of the mat to give yourself some space. Right knee bends, left foot at the ankle. Looks like this little figure 4 here. Just take your hands to the heart. So we'll have some options in our figure 4 balance. Half chair. You can stay right here with the hands at the heart, or you can have your arms up. Or big hip stretch would be cradling that leg. Slowly come up. First back to half chair. Full chair, Utkatasana. Other side. First let's come straight up. And then left leg over right ankle, left ankle over right knee. Half chair. Your choice, either arms up, prayer, or cradle. Stomach is in, you're looking forward. We gave space in case you wanted to take your hands down. First, come up, arms up. Chair pose. And fold. Hang here a bit. Let your head go. Hands to the top of the mat. Step it back. Either vinyasa or straight to down dog. We have one more flow through on that. Big breath, inhale, and exhale. Right leg up, inhale. Step forward. Right arm up, this time left knee is up. Right hand is back. Turn onto the outer edge of the left foot. Either turn onto the right edge of the right foot, keep that foot up here where it was in lunge, you're just turning it out to the right. Or side plank. Step that right foot back. You're in your high twisted lunge, and then all the way up, high lunge. 5 breaths right here. From here, step the left ankle to the right knee. I'm going to scoot myself back. Woo! And any of those positions that we just did. Here in half chair, prayer in half chair, cradling, or hands down. Could also go to a toe stand. If you so choose. A little slippery. Coming back to your chair, half chair. Big breath, inhale. Step that left leg back. Exhale, high lunge. Hands down, downward facing dog. Has anyone heard that silly Siri? Go left leg, come up. I accidentally have Siri on the boy band. I don't know how that happened, but it's pretty funny. Give it a try if you want to laugh. Left arm straight up. Left arm straight back. Take your side plank. You can also take the modified right knee down. Or turn onto the right, outer edge of the right foot, outer edge of the left. Stay here. Or full Vashisthasana. Back to your high lunge. Mine was quite loud. Try to do it quieter if you can. It's on the core. Arms come up. Now I'm going to just slide my left foot slightly back to give me more space for my figure 4. Half chair. Half chair with prayer. Cradling. Or toe stand. There's also an arm balance, which I'm not going to do. Breathe deep, inhale. Exhale. If you're down, come up. Inhale. High lunge, exhale. Arms up, inhale. Hands down, exhale. Downward dog, child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Slither out onto your belly. Like we did at the very beginning of class, interlace, come onto your chin. You're laying out flat on your belly, legs behind, toes pointed, hands interlaced behind. Lift everything up. Legs, chest, head. Maybe you take your arms away from the low back. Shalabhasana, locust. Slowly release. Come onto your right ear. Look to the left. Arms by your sides, palms facing up. Now, come onto the forearms. Really warmed up in the hips, so this should be pretty good for you. Turn your left palm to the right side of the mat. Bend your right knee. Reach your right hand back for a half bow pose. Try to keep your left toes pointed straight back. Get the right foot, maybe bend the right elbow. So again, going for that quad. I want to do one more big hip stretch too before we finish after this. Slowly release. Switch forearms. Now the right forearm is down. It's parallel to the top edge of the mat. Palm faces down. Bend left knee. Reach left hand back. Get the ankle. So you're pulling the foot with the hand. It's like an equal sort of push-pull here. You're pushing up and you're pulling back. Maybe bend that elbow. Carefully. And then let's go for Sphinx. Why not? We have our forearms down already. Just make sure that the elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Pull the upper arms back and pull the chest forward. Keep the chin parallel to the floor. Come down on your chin for a moment. Slide the hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes. Come to all fours. Bring your right foot forward, top of the mat. Slide the left leg way back. This is lounge lunge. Come down on the left forearm like you just were. Stay here, or take your right arm and hook it around the right knee. And then let your left hip come down. So you're turning down onto that left hip and then look over the right shoulder. You can even take this arm more forward to get a bigger stretch from under the rib cage down to the top of the hip. It's where the whole psoas muscle is. Slowly release out of this. Curl the back toes, just to sort of give you a little balance there. Switch. Left foot comes top of the mat now. Curl right toes. Slide that right leg all the way back. So either on the forearm right here under the shoulder or a little bit forward, depending on how much of a stretch you want on that right hip. You're coming all the way down. It's almost like you're turning to the side. Hook around that knee. Look over the left shoulder. Lounge lunge. When I was in my training last year, I was learning this and I called it lounge lizard in my practicum. And my teacher was so kind about it. He's like, I don't know if it's called lounge lizard, Leslie. I made up my own thing. Breathe deep. Slowly come back around. Find yourself in all fours. And then let's cross the feet behind and come to a seat. Spring legs out. So it was a lot of hip stuff, right? A lot of hip, a lot of hamstring, or excuse me, quadricep. So let's get the back of the legs now, a little counter. So make sure you're sitting right on the sitting bones. Point the toes straight up to the sky. Really hug the muscle to the bone. Your heels might come up off the floor here. Arms come straight up to the sky. Inhale, look up. And reach, 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 reach until you feel that stretch under the legs. Wherever your hands land, leave them there. So maybe you're at the ankles or the toes. And pull down deep. Really pull that belly button back and up so that you protect the low back. Uddiyana Bandha, the lock, the solar plexus lock. Slowly walk your hands back up the legs. Slide the left foot into the right thigh. Make sure you're on your sitting bones again. So you're probably facing right in between the V. So here's the V, right? Right leg is out, left leg half the left leg. Point the right toes up to the sky. We're going to do a little counterintuitive move. You're going to have your right hand on the left knee, left hand behind for a twist, chin parallel to the floor, look over left shoulder. So this is a counter stretch for that really deep lounge lunge we did, lounge lizard. Big breath, inhale, exhale, twist deeper. And then come back through center. Hello, my friend, I have a visitor. Inhale straight up to the sky. And then come over that foot, Janu Shirshasana. Dude, really in my way there. Thank you. Bend elbows. If you look at the elbows and they're sort of, the eye of the elbow is facing each other, then your shoulders should pretty well be squared off too. Again, pull the stomach in. Looking towards toes as you come down deep. Slowly inhale back up. Walk your hands up that leg. Switch legs. Left leg forward now. Right foot into the left thigh. Make sure you're on the sitting bones. Now you're facing the middle of the V. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind. Sit up straight. Make sure your left toe stays straight up towards sky. Look over right shoulder. Inhale through center. A little bit of a twist over the left leg. Exhale it down. Stomach in. Inhale, come up. Take yourself laying down on your mat. Take the left ankle over the right knee. Come on through under the right hamstring, the back of the right thigh. Let's flex that left foot, dorsiflex, so toes towards left knee. And relax the right foot, just let it hang. Pull the right thigh towards you. Use your left forearm to press your left thigh away. You should feel a stretch in the outer left hip. From here, arms out like a T. Take your twist to the left. So your left foot lands on top of the right thigh or knee. And you're sort of weighting it down with that left foot. If your neck feels okay and you like it, you can turn to the right. Carefully come up through center. Take your both feet flat on the floor first with the knees bent, and then take your right ankle over left knee. Flex right toes back towards right knee. Slide the hands through underneath the left hamstring. Pull back. Use right forearm into the right thigh to press that thigh away. Arms out like a T. Take your twist over to the right. And back to the center. Just take your knees into the chest. Take some circles around to the right. Switch directions to the left. And final Shavasana. Arms by your sides, palms face up. Totally relax. Let the ground beneath you support you. Start to deepen your breath. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Finding gentle movements. Maybe you take the thumb and rub it across the tips of the other fingers, back and forth. Perhaps rolling wrists and ankles. When you feel ready, pull your knees up into your chest and roll to one side, using your arm as a pillow and resting for a few moments. When you feel ready, bringing yourself back up to an easy seat with your eyes closed. Hands to the heart in prayer, Anjali Mudra. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to the happiness and freedom for all. Thank you all for joining me tonight.